Alfonso, it's Jake Hamilton. We spoke a few days ago for my podcast, Real Blend. Thanks for chatting with me again.
My pleasure. How are you doing?
Doing very well. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. I know we're short on time, so I'm going to jump right into the interview if you don't mind.
Let's jump. Let's
do it.
Skip pleasantries.
Love it. This is, I have to tell you, one of the most well-directed films I've seen in years, and it must have been incredibly difficult for you to pull off on a technical level, but I know it's also an incredibly personal film for you, about 90% coming from your own life. Was it more difficult to develop the technical tools to pull this off, or to develop the emotional tools to be able to pull it off?
No, the technical tools I felt very well covered. I guess that throughout the years in my work doing diverse kind of films and being very lucky to be involved with very big films in a more Hollywood structure, I felt like, handling crowds or very complicated shots, they're kind of like a second nature for me. What I was not expecting, I was not prepared, was for the emotional involvement and the emotional aspect of it. That was very complex.
Well, you made it look easy, which I think is a testament to you as a director. We are lucky enough that Roma is actually playing on the big screen in Chicago. It's getting a 70mm presentation at one of my favorite theaters, the Music Box. But for people who don't live in big cities, who would not have access to an independent black and white film in Spanish, they do now because it's streaming on Netflix. Can you talk about, as a filmmaker, what it means to give people access to your film who might not otherwise have it?
No, that is priceless. I mean, you're talking about the experience in maybe many communities outside some urban centers in the United States. But I go closer to Roma. That is Yalitza, who plays Cleo, and she says, "I'm so happy this film is in Netflix because in my town, in my village, there are no cinemas. The closest cinemas are 3 hours away." And I'm very happy that my community is going to see the film. So that is, I think that I'm a big defender of, and I adore the theatrical experience. That's the reason you will have this 70mm print, because I believe in the theatrical experience. I believe in the big formats. But I believe as much in that, to the access to audiences. Yesterday, or 2 days ago, I bumped into this big star. And she was complimenting Roma, and she said, "I've seen it 3 times." And said, "Did you go to any of the screenings we organized?" Says, "No, I was shooting. I saw it on Netflix." And I said, "Yes, I'm sure you have like a big TV and a huge sound system over there." Says, "No, I have just a simple TV, but I have the best system. That is my heart." And that is the thing. I think that the film translates from the big screen or to your personal screen at home, because what matters is your heart.
Absolutely. The film, obviously, a very personal project for you. It pulls a lot from your own life. If you could pick one person from your own childhood to sit down and watch Roma, who would it be?
I mean, very likely would be myself.
Really?
Because something that is the Roma also deals with stuff I'm not proud of. I'm not proud about certain behaviors that we just inherit from socially, behaviors that we inherit, in which we just there's definitely a relationship of affection, but also an entitlement and a class entitlement that is very matter of fact. And that, I watch it, and I watch, when I was doing the film and witnessing those scenes, I was embarrassed of myself, and frankly, my family as well.
Well, Alfonso, you have nothing to be embarrassed about now, because the film is absolutely incredible. I cannot thank you. You're always a great interview, and I look forward to hanging out with you on Sunday. Always an honor to speak with you, sir.
Let's have a drink, man.
I'm looking forward to it. Take care.